So you want to know about DBA career path. I've seen so many videos and articles that say the same thing. Get a computer science degree, get certified, apply for jobs, and that's it. That's not really how it works. Some of the best DBAs I know came from accounting. Some came from help desk. Some were developers who just ended up knowing the database better than anyone else. So I want to share what I wish someone told me when I started. Okay, so first, the money. The Bureau of Labor Statistics has 2024 data on this. The median salary for database administrators is about $104,000. If you move up to database architect, that goes to almost $136,000. Now, if you're just starting, you're probably looking at $60,000 to $65,000. That's still pretty good for a job you can get without a 4-year degree. And the top 10% make over $160,000. But here's the thing. Location matters a lot. Industry matters too. A DBA at a tech company in Seattle makes way more than a DBA at a school in a small town. Same job, very different pay. The industries that pay the most are insurance, finance, tech companies, and consulting. So if money is important to you, those are the places to look. Now about degrees. The Bureau of Labor Statistics says most DBAs have a bachelor's degree, and that's true. But what they don't really say is that it's not required. I came from accounting before I got into tech. I've worked with developers who started on help desk. I know DBAs who were developers first and they kept getting pulled into database work because they were good at it. What actually matters is this. Can you fix a problem when production goes down at 2 a.m.? Can you explain to a manager why we need more storage? Can you look at a slow query and figure out what's wrong? A degree does help with the job search. Some HR systems filter out the resumes without degrees before a real person even sees them. That's just how it works. But if you don't have a degree, you can still get in. You just need to show your skills in other ways, and that's where the certifications come in. So about certifications, one study says 96% of HR managers look at certification when they hire, and certified workers make up to 22% more on average. So does that mean you should get every certification out there? Not really. Certifications are useful. They help you stand out, but they don't replace real experience. If you work with a SQL Server, the Microsoft Azure Database Administrator certification is a good one. That's the DP300. It shows you understand modern cloud database work. If you want something that's tied to one vendor, CompTIA Data Systems Plus covers the basics. Here's what I think after working in this field for years. Certifications help get past HR filters. They show you're serious about the work, but they don't replace hands-on experience. I've seen certified people who could not explain basic index tuning. The certification got them in the door, but not knowing the real work cost them the job. So get certified in what you actually use. Don't just collect certifications to have them. If your target job uses Azure, get Azure certification. If it's Oracle, get Oracle certified. And if you're changing careers and have no IT background, a basic certification can help you learn the words and give you the confidence to start applying. It's useful. It's just not everything. Now, the skill that actually matters on the job, backup and recovery. This is job number one. If you can't bring database from a backup, nothing else matters. I've seen places where nobody tested a restore in 2 years. You don't want to be that DBA. Performance tuning. When someone says the database is slow, you need to figure out why. Is it a bad query, missing index, hardware problem? This is where you become the person everyone needs. And there's security. Data breaches are in the news all the time. Companies are scared of them. You need to know permissions, encryption, and auditing. It's not optional anymore. And the big one for 2025 and beyond is cloud skills. If you look at any DBA job posting right now, you'll see Azure SQL, AWS RDS, Google Cloud SQL. Companies are moving to the cloud, and if you only know on-premises database work, you're cutting yourself off from a lot of jobs. I'm not saying saying forget SQL Server or Oracle. I'm saying add cloud knowledge on top of that. DBAs who know both on-premises and cloud are getting the best offers right now. So how does the career path actually work? So you start as a junior DBA. At this level, you do backups, you watch alerts, you handle tickets, you learn how everything works. You're not designing anything yet. You just keep things running. After a few years, you become a DBA. Now, you do performance tuning, you fix harder problems on your own. When things break, people come to you, then you can move up to senior DBA or database architect. At this level, you design systems, you make big decisions about technologies, you teach the junior DBAs, you talk to leadership. After that, you have options. You can go into management and become an IT manager or director, or you can stay technical and become a principal architect, or you can move into data engineering. That's a growing field and many of the skills are the same. The path is not always straight though. Some people stay senior DBAs for 20 years. They love the hands-on work. They make great money. That's totally fine. You don't have to become a manager if you don't want to. For me, I like being a DBA. That's where I am right now. 2 years ago, I thought about going into data engineering, but I'm good for now. I enjoy what I do. So what should you do now? If you're brand new, download SQL Server Express or Developer Edition or PostgreSQL. They're free. Set up a database, break it, fix it, learn how backups work by actually doing them. Build something real. If you're coming from another IT role, start asking for database work at your current job. Be the person who asks about how the database works. If your company has a DBA, ask if you can learn from them. If you're already in IT and you want to make official, pick one certification that matches your target job, study for it while building hands-on project. Create a portfolio that shows you can solve real problems. And for everyone, don't skip the cloud. Even basic knowledge of Azure SQL or AWS RDS puts you ahead of many other people applying for the same jobs. The DBA career path is not flashy. We, the people who keep the data safe, we keep systems running, we keep the business going, but it's stable, it pays well, and there's real satisfaction in being the person everyone calls when things go wrong because you're the one who can fix them. If this was helpful, hit that like button and subscribe. Drop a comment and let me know what topics you want me to cover next.